Okay, so we are going to put the ranunculus out today. I have a row prepared for that, and I will video us as we are planting these ranunculus out. Now we are going to get a 22-degree day within about a week, I think, and so we are going to cover those as soon as that day approaches. I'm going to let them experience the temperatures and the wind and everything as long as things are above freezing. So yeah, it will be covered, and I've discovered that I'm going to have a little bit of space, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop these Shirley poppies and maybe some of these viola. The viola are originally intended to go around the roses, but it's looking like I'll have more than I need, so I might put some viola in there. We'll see. Okay, so here we have the ranunculus bed that I already put some dirt in but ended up needing to add a little bit more. This is just any kind of in-ground soil that you can find at your local hardware store. It does have a little bit of fertilizer in it, but I would never trust that fertilizer is really going to do anything for your plants. This is a pretty low-grade soil. So then I do add the Osmocote Plus to the bed, and I also add some bone meal, and remember, be careful, this will get up your nose, and some feather meal, which is this more yellow stuff that I'm putting in there. I would also actually love to put blood meal in there, but I just didn't have any. So then you just want to work your additives into your soil as best you can. I come through actually with my hands here in a little bit and just kind of get it really worked in and get the soil kind of as even as you possibly can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you just want to have a fairly evenly distributed amount of soil in your bed, so you don't have to worry about exactly where your ranunculus are buried. You want everything kind of at the same level. So then this variety of ranunculus is called salmon, and I think I got this from Leo Burby, and this is my first year growing this variety, so we're going to see what this looks like. And as I'm separating these ranunculus, you'll notice that some come apart really easy and some don't, and so you just got to be really careful. You don't want to damage your roots and your growth by trying to separate. If it's going to damage it, just keep it all together in one lump. And so see, this one's kind of more of I couldn't get those separated, so I just planted that whole chunk together. But I think that's just one ranunculus corm. Anyway, I put these about 6 inches apart. That stick I'm using is a measurement, so I don't have to sit and measure each time. I can just move the stick down. All in all, we planted about 600 ranunculus in this bed, and I did have an extra 6 to 8 feet at the end here that I'm going to plant up with the Shirley poppies. So we are getting a fairly cold front moving in, so we're going to cover all of this with frost cloth and greenhouse plastic just to keep it safe. You know, these corms are fairly expensive. You don't want to kill them off, so just be really careful about when you plant them. Don't water these right now, it's too cold. And that is that. Okay, from our last round of seed starting that we started last week and finished up today, so we did this over the course of a couple days, but we've got cosmos that are up. We've got one variety of aster. This is souffle light pink, sorry. It is the only China aster that's up, and they were started about the same time. And then we've got our Status Forever Silver that is up as well, and that's it for the last round of seed starting.